Imagine waking up 10 years from now and realizing that one small money mistake cost you thousands, maybe even millions. Most people believe working harder will make them rich, but that's the biggest financial lie ever told. In the next few minutes, I'll show you why some people quietly build wealth while others stay stuck, no matter how hard they work. Don't skip this, because one idea in this video could completely change your financial future. Most people spend their entire lives believing one simple idea: work hard, get a good job, and everything will eventually work out. It sounds reasonable. After all, that's the advice many of us heard growing up. Study hard, get good grades, find stable employment, and success will follow. But look around today. Millions of hardworking people are doing exactly that, yet they're still struggling financially. They work longer hours, take on extra responsibilities, and chase promotions. But somehow, they never feel financially secure. The reason is simple. Hard work is important, but hard work alone doesn't guarantee wealth. The world has changed. Inflation quietly makes everything more expensive. Housing costs rise, healthcare costs rise, education costs rise. Meanwhile, many people's incomes fail to keep pace. The result is a financial treadmill where people run faster every year just to stay in the same place. The biggest lie isn't that hard work doesn't matter. It's that hard work by itself is enough. Wealth isn't created by how many hours you work. Wealth is created by what you do with the money you earn. Until you understand that difference, you'll keep trading time for money without ever building true financial freedom. Have you ever noticed that wealthy people seem to think about money differently? That's because they are often playing a completely different game. Most people focus on earning money. Wealthy people focus on owning things that produce money. The average worker trades time for income. If they stop working, the income stops, but rich people spend years acquiring assets that continue generating value whether they are actively working or not. These assets might be businesses, stocks, real estate, intellectual property, or other investments. The key difference is ownership. Instead of asking, how can I earn more money? They ask, how can I own something that grows in value? This is where compound growth becomes powerful. Money invested wisely has the ability to earn returns, and those returns can earn returns of their own. Over time, growth begins to accelerate. That's why someone who starts investing small amounts early can often outperform someone who waits years and invests much larger amounts later. Wealthy people understand that time is often more important than income. The earlier money starts working for you, the less you have to work for it yourself. Many people assume financial problems are caused by low income. While income matters, there's another threat that destroys wealth far more often: lifestyle inflation. It happens when every increase in income is immediately matched by an increase in spending. A bigger paycheck leads to a bigger house, a newer car, more subscriptions, more shopping, and more expenses. On the surface, life appears better, but underneath, financial progress remains unchanged. This is why some people earning six figures still live paycheck to paycheck. They aren't building wealth, they're upgrading their lifestyle. Social media makes this problem even worse. Every day people see luxury vacations, expensive cars, and glamorous lifestyles that create pressure to spend money they don't have. Debt often follows. Credit cards make spending easy and consequences invisible. Small purchases accumulate into large balances, and interest quietly steals future income. The result is a cycle where people earn more but never feel richer. Financial freedom isn't about looking wealthy. It's about building security and options for the future. The moment you stop trying to impress others and start focusing on long-term goals, your financial life can change dramatically.
The good news is that building wealth doesn't require genius-level intelligence or a secret formula. In fact, the most effective money system is surprisingly simple. First, spend less than you earn. It sounds obvious, yet many people never master this basic rule. Second, create an emergency fund. Unexpected expenses are not a matter of if, they're a matter of when. Third, avoid high-interest debt whenever possible. Debt can turn small financial problems into long-term burdens. Fourth, invest consistently. You don't need perfect timing or expert predictions. What matters most is regular investing over long periods. Fifth, continue increasing your skills and knowledge. Your ability to earn is one of your most valuable assets. Finally, be patient. This is the step most people ignore. We live in a world obsessed with instant results, but wealth rarely arrives overnight. Instead, it grows slowly at first and then accelerates over time. Think of it like planting a tree. For years, growth seems small. Then eventually, it becomes strong enough to provide shade, stability, and lasting value. Wealth works much the same way. One of the most dangerous words in personal finance is later. Many people know they should save, invest, learn about money, or improve their financial habits. They simply decide to do it later. The problem is that later often becomes next year, then 5 years from now, and eventually decades pass. Time is the one financial resource that cannot be replaced. Every year you delay investing is a year that compound growth loses the opportunity to work for you. Imagine two people. One starts investing a small amount today, while the other waits 10 years before starting. Even if the second person invests more money later, they may never fully catch up because they lost the advantage of time. That's how powerful powerful compounding can be. Yet people continue waiting for the perfect moment. They wait until they earn more money, until the economy improves, until they feel confident, or until life becomes less busy. But perfect conditions rarely exist. Successful people understand that progress begins before certainty arrives. They don't wait for perfect timing. They take action with what they have and improve along the way. The future will not be determined by luck alone. It will be shaped by the decisions people make today. Technology is changing industries, artificial intelligence is transforming jobs, and the financial world continues evolving faster than ever before. In times of change, those who adapt tend to thrive, while those who ignore reality often fall behind. The good news is that you don't need to predict the future perfectly. You simply need to build habits that position you for success regardless of what happens next. Learn continuously, save consistently, invest regularly, avoid unnecessary debt, focus on creating value rather than chasing quick riches. These principles have worked for generations because they are based on human behavior, not trends. The truth is that financial freedom isn't reserved for a select few. It's available to anyone willing to learn and act. Years from now, you'll either be grateful that you started today or wish you had. The choice is being made right now, in this moment. Small actions taken consistently can create extraordinary results over time. Your future self is depending on the decisions you make today. Don't wait until it's too late. If there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's this. Building wealth isn't about getting lucky. It's about making better decisions consistently. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect. And you don't need to start with a fortune. You just need to start. If you found this video valuable, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss practical money lessons like this. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and I'll see you in the next one.